Good afternoon, everyone. So this is video number 2. I'm probably going to do a third one later today about what if Biden wins, what if Trump wins, what's going to happen. And but right now, I did a video earlier today where I talked about the election results, and I talked mainly about Pennsylvania. The reason I'm a little optimistic, I don't want to give anybody false hope. And I'm trying to keep myself from false hope too. But this is the deal. I firmly believe that Trump was cheated out of this election. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I also firmly believe that Joe Biden didn't get 75 million legal votes. And I felt that Trump was going to, before the election, I felt that Trump was going to win going away. The only thing that worried me was the governors in North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Nevada, because they're all crooked as heck. And I knew that they would do whatever they could to turn it. But my hope was that Trump would win by such a big landslide that they couldn't fabricate enough votes to overcome it. And that almost happened. I mean, there's a reason there's hundreds of thousands of ballots with only Joe Biden's name on it, because they didn't have time to go down ballot. They had to fabricate so many ballots at one time. But anyway, looking at the political map today, Arizona is going to be a recount. I think that's going to go to Trump. Georgia's going to be a recount. And the governor there said every legal, that's a big key word, every legal ballot will be counted. I think that's going to go Trump's way. North Carolina's, I don't know what they're doing with North Carolina. It's like they're saving it for this blue wall if they really need it or something. I'm not sure. But North Carolina is going to go to Trump. And of course, Alaska will eventually. Well, that leaves Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin. And I think, let me tell you what I think about crooked people and cheaters, basically. You got really two types. You got the first type that has done it for years. It's established. They always get away with it. They don't worry that much about covering their tracks because nobody's going to investigate them. That's the case in Philly, Detroit, and Milwaukee. But now them three cities are going to be under the microscope. And when they get under the microscope, I think there's going to be a lot of uh-oh going on. I truly do feel that way. Then you got people that are relatively new to mass cheating, which is Pittsburgh, Allegheny. Well, they're not used to being in an environment where there's just mass cheating. So, do they really know what they're doing? Do they know how to cover their tracks? We'll find out. But as I said, I think there's an exceptional good chance that Arizona and Georgia will turn back red. I think if the courts do their job, either Pennsylvania is going to be invalidated, they're going to order a revote, or they're just going to start invalidating ballots. And if that's the case, then Trump's going to win it. Michigan, Wisconsin's you know, fine line between the two candidates. Michigan, they got a little bit bigger lead, but it's not a lead that can't be overcome with proper oversight. Well, by the way, did you see we just lost another swamp creature? The head of election integrity for the FBI just resigned when Barr authorized investigating into the election. Pretty funny, actually. But you know, I think in like Philadelphia, Detroit, maybe Milwaukee. I don't know that much about Wisconsin, but they've been doing this for so long and getting away with it that they don't care. It's just like both of them kicked pollsters out or poll watchers out. They were putting up cardboard on the windows so nobody could see what they were doing. What? You don't do that unless you're fabricating a ton of votes. You know, so I I think with the president's legal team, and it's an exceptionally good legal team, I think that they are going to start uncovering this stuff, and it's going to start going to the courts. And then we got to sit back and see what the courts are going to do about it. I'm sure the courts are like, dude, I don't want any part of this. But they are what they are, and they're the arbitrators. They're the ones sitting there to make judgments. And Amy Coney Barrett may be more important than we ever dreamed of. All right. Thank you all. You have a good day. Bye.